I am honored to be here today to discuss the importance of the partnership between the African Commission on Human and People Rights and the UN Special Rapporteurs. This partnership is not just a formal relationship between institutions, but a symbol of hope for advancing human rights across Africa. Human rights can only be truly protected when international and regional institutions work together. That's why the Addis Ababa Roadmap, launched in 2012, was a major step forward. It has helped strengthen the partnership between the ACHPR and the UN Special Rapporteurs. Through this partnership, joint visits has been conducted, joint statements have been made, events have been held to raise awareness about the human rights issue affecting Africa. Despite these positive steps, challenges remain, especially in North Africa. Many of human rights defenders in this region face significant difficulty in accessing international support. Not all human rights in North Africa have direct access to the UN Special Rapporteurs, which create a gap in communication and protection. One of the most serious issues these defenders face is enforced disappearances. In many countries, people disappeared for standing up against regimes or defending human rights, and their fate remains unknown. This affects not only the defenders themselves, but also their families and communities who left without answers. Enforced disappearances is not just a North Africa issue. Around the world, from Latin America to Southeast Asia, human rights defenders face the same risks. This is where the collaboration between the African Commission and the UN Special Rapporteurs become important. It provides an international platform to highlight these issues, to press governments to protect human rights defenders, and to demand justice for those who disappeared. However, we must acknowledge that there are still gaps. Human rights defenders in Africa and in North Africa and many African regions needs better access to both the African Commission and the UN Special Rapporteurs. The ACHPR, the African Commission, must work harder to reach out to these defenders and prioritize their protection. At the same time, the international community must increase its focus on countries where enforced disappearances are spread. Moreover, we need a dedicated platform within the ACHPR and the UN Special Rapporteurs to report cases of enforced disappearances, ensuring that the perpetrators are held accountable. Joint investigation and public statement from both the African Commission and the UN have already proven effective, but more sustained efforts are needed to protect human rights defenders and seek justice for the victims. As we look to the future, I urge all of us to strengthen the cooperation between these two important institutions. The work of the African Commission and the UN Special Rapporteurs must continue and expand to meet the growing challenges that human rights defenders face, especially in North Africa and this suffering from enforced disappearances. These brave defenders who risk their lives to expose injustice depend on our collective effort to protect them. Together, through cooperation and shared responsibility, we can make sure their voices are heard, their lives are protected, and justice is served.